بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد. Imam Tirmidhi rahmatullahi alayh, he mentions a hadith. There's questions and discussions regarding the narrative of the hadith and the authenticity of the hadith. But Imam Tirmidhi rahmatullahi alayh, when he narrates a hadith, according to him this hadith is ma'amul bihi, that this is something that the people ulama have practiced upon. And there are also other hadiths in this regard. The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam says, "Udhkuru mahasana mawtakum," that mention the good qualities of those who have deceased amongst you. So, just under a month ago, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He took my mother, rahmatullahi alayha, in Medina Munawwara. Shock, amazing, happy, delight, all mixture of emotions. So I thought I'd just mention a few things regarding that. But before I actually discuss anything regarding that, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam also said, "Innamal a'malu binniyat," that we have to always judge our intentions. Why are we doing this? It's very easy to take the name of the hadith, "Udhkuru mahasana mawtakum," and then you yourself are using this to be boastful. Allah says in the Quran, "Alhaakumut takathur hatta zurtumul maqabir." Yes, takathurun fil amwali wal awlad. That we all know enough that we can't say, "I am better than you." If I say, "I am better than you," we all know this is takabbur, this is pride and arrogance. And if you say, "Oh, I have this, I have that," it's called fakhr and boasting. So sometimes you have indirect boasting, indirect pride, that you say, "Oh, my car is better than your car," or you're trying to promote your car, that or the virtues of your car, or the virtues of your phone, virtues of your madrasa. So indirectly you're just trying to say, "I am better than you," but I can't say that I'm better than you because that's takabbur and pride. So I'm just going to promote, say how good my madrasa is, say something indirectly. So sometimes shaitan can delude us and make us say things, and we think we're doing something good, but in reality, we're so obsessed with the dunya that at the time of somebody's death, instead of us taking ibrah and taking a warning, one is that death is due to come, and instead of taking warning that, look, wow, what can I do to make sure I also get a death, maybe not in Medina Munawwara, maybe I get death that Allah is happy with me. So instead of taking lessons, we're obsessed with, keep on saying a story over and over again to become boastful. No, it can happen. So we have to check our nafs. Love for fame and love for jah is also very, very detrimental to the person. That's the first thing I wanted to mention. The second thing I want to mention is, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, "Qulu qawlan sadida." Qulu qawlan sadida. And the Prophet sallallahu speak the truth. Speak very clear and very, what do you call it, khadi baatein, like honest, no exaggeration. The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam also said, can't remember the exact words, that "La tutruni," don't exaggerate in my praise, like how the Nasara used to exaggerate if Isa and made him into a god. So then sometimes you get emotions, start exaggerating things beyond the reality. Maybe not kadhib and lies explicitly, but it's down that bar. So we have to make sure we have qawlan sadida. Don't say anything which is exaggeration or beyond the truth. Then sometimes you also have a third thing, we have to keep a check on our niyyah, and our intention is, I don't know if it's a bit of what you call a bit of narcissistic characteristic, hero syndrome or main character syndrome, that sometimes we're so obsessed with love for fame, so obsessed with being the hero, the central character, that we make everything about us. That we make it always like, I've become, you're trying to take over, somebody's passed away, so you want to hear the stories about you. I done this and I done that and I done this and I done that. Or sometimes it happens, we have this love for fame, there's a nikah going on, so you're trying to hijack the person. He's the center of attention. So you want to, I know him, he's my good friend. So you want to somebody's passed away. So instead of making dua for that person, talking good about that person, you start talking about that person, just so you can highlight that, it's me, I'm important. You always want to be the center of attention for everything. So that's why I'm a bit nervous. I've been nervous in the sea for a long time. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala save us from all of these characteristics. And also, we also have to mention that if I narrate the story of the things that did happen over my mom before she passed away, a few things, I'm not the hero, because I was the one that was in Umrah before, took Umrah. But in truth and reality, it's not even humility, it's a reality. It's like, I didn't do anything for my mom. Like, if whoever following, whoever watches this later will think, oh, he went Umrah, he took her, etc. But really, I used to live in England until 15. Who's a 15-year-old, but we don't do anything. When to do 15, we eat our parents' heading. They have to look after us. And then when we come here, I studied here. I didn't do anything for my mom, just coincidentally, not coincidentally, but Allah's taqdeer was that I was just there for the last 2 weeks. But in reality, my brothers and sisters, my nephews and nieces, so they're like, oh, me and my sons, we were the heroes of the story. We're not the heroes, we just were there. My brothers and my sisters, they were to do the khidmah. They used to live next door. They used to, visit my mum every day. So we also have to remember that when we do something, that's also a part of not being honest and being truthful. The whole story is that. So I didn't do anything. Just that in the story I will tell what happened in the last few days, it's going to look as if I'm the hero of the story, but I'm nobody. Actually, my elder brothers and my sisters, they were the one who were with mom. They used to look after, sit with her, spend time with her. I said phone once a week. Yes, but that's taqdeer. So I just thought I made a few of these clarifications before, so that we have qawl and sadid, we don't have exaggeration, and whatever lessons and morals that we can learn from this story and anything. And this is also just for me to check my niyyah, and also for everybody else as well. That's why I'm mentioning that. When you have to do islah, our characteristic is that in every way, it doesn't mean only in salah we have to have khashiyah. It means everything that we do, everything that we say, our kalam, our akhlaq, our character, it's all correct. Exaggeration, that's a form of lying. You want to be heroes, you want to show that, show off. This is also, all these are bad characteristics. It happens in everywhere. So the Prophet ﷺ asked for qast, moderation, fi rida wal ghadab, in good state, in bad state, everything we do. It's not sometimes we happen, the muttaqi, a wedding comes, everything goes out the window. Moderation, extravagance, niqab, hijab, everything goes out the window. Like you saw, they're very moderate, everything, and then you spend like £500 renting a car for one day. It's like, there's also deen on that day. If somebody passes away, janazah, and then you forget everything there. So we have to make sure we have good character, good morals, good behavior, good attributes throughout our life. So inshallah, I'll mention other things, inshallah, later on. But this is what I thought before actually going to mention anything regarding this. I thought we have this clarification and a few points that we need to keep in mind for me, and then for all the time in our day-to-day activities and our way we talk and the way we conduct ourselves. Subhanallah wa bihamdi, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika, nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.